We kindly advise you that strong language is being used in this video. Therefore, viewer discretion is advised. The insanity with SNAP recipients is getting real. Riots and looting are already being planned across the nation, and to blame President Trump for the failure to fund the food stamp program. We have compiled some of the most insane videos from YouTube channels that will blow your mind. Let's just dive into it right now.
2 federal judges ruled today that the Trump administration must use SNAP's contingency funds to continue payments during the government shutdown. This comes as a relief to the millions of Americans expected to lose their benefits on November 1st. Previously, the USDA, which administers SNAP benefits, said that contingency funds could only be used for things like a natural disaster, not a lapse in funds from the government. More than 25 states have since filed a lawsuit to make the Trump administration use the funds to keep payments flowing through November. Attorney General Letitia James took part in that lawsuit, weighing in, saying, quote, "The federal government cannot simply walk away from its obligation to feed the people it serves. Quote, we will keep fighting until every family in New York and across the nation can put food on the table." Meanwhile, Senator Schumer also weighing in, saying, quote, Trump's decision to cut off SNAP was vindicated and heartless.
In 9 days, SNAP benefits in Tennessee will become unavailable due to the government shutdown, impacting hundreds of thousands of Memphians.
Now, what can we do? We can't feed our kids, let alone if we do have jobs. Again, what can we do? Because that was helping us.
And we're hearing from a SNAP recipient on edge.
If it wasn't for my church, who pays half my rent, I'd be homeless.
Terry Martin is one of about 854,000 Virginians who rely on SNAP, a program providing supplemental food help to households.
SNAP helps me get things that I need.
She says without it, she'd have to choose between paying for rent or food.
It's gonna be rent.
It's a decision thousands of Virginians could face by November 1st.
Tens of millions of Americans are bracing for their federal food assistance benefits to run out at midnight, as the government shutdown shows no signs of ending anytime soon.
66-year-old Francesca Mays of Denver says she doesn't know what she will do for food without SNAP benefits.
Beg, go to free things where there's going to be a dinner.
The benefits end at midnight for more than 40 million recipients as the government shutdown enters a second month. The White House says it cannot use emergency funds to keep them going.
I think it's absolutely horrific what they're doing. People with disabilities, older Coloradoans, those are the people they're hitting.
It's not just SNAP. Approximately 140 Head Start programs will lose federal funding beginning November 1st. This one in Wisconsin celebrated Halloween early before closing its doors.
Some of the kids already knew. We told them, we're not going to see you for a little bit.
President Trump, who left for Florida Friday morning, posted on social media Thursday urging Republicans to, quote, play their Trump card, go nuclear, and get rid of the filibuster to bypass Democrats and end the shutdown.
Democrats continue with their political games in Washington while people are sitting around the dinner table without the resources that they need.
Democrats are eyeing another key deadline this weekend. Open enrollment begins for the Affordable Care Act, which could feature soaring health premiums.
We're going to stand on the side of the health care of the American people, of the safety of the American people.
Democrats are gambling the sticker shock will bring Republicans to the negotiating table to extend expiring tax credits. But Republicans say they must open government first. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The White House says military forces will receive their paychecks today as scheduled. More than $5 billion is being moved from other existing funds to cover payroll.
They literally just cut my food stamp card completely off. Over $10,000 in food stamps I had. My balance is zero. I have been on government benefits for over 13 years and now it's done.
An email from EBT. I used to get $740 a month for my 2 kids, and we not getting EBT no more. They took the EBT. They saying I gotta work 20 hours a week. I'm not working for nobody. Get the fuck out of here. This is what Americans, taxpayer, work for us. They work for me. They gotta help me feed my fucking kids. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quitters now. Y'all been helping us all this fucking time. Now y'all want to tap out. Get the fuck out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT, and I'm not working for nobody. I'm a fucking boss. What the fuck I look like working when the government is here to help? Come on. Y'all send all that money to Iraq, Ukraine. Y'all funding all these wars. But when it's time to help the Americans, y'all don't want to fucking help us? I need my fucking EBT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my fucking EBT.
Bitch! Starting next month, we ain't getting no EBT food stamps. I'm irritated. Mama! Next month, we ain't getting no EBT food stamps.
Today unleash the all-new 20.
Oh my God! Everybody pack your shit, because we finna go up there to the White House for that orange bitch. Oh, y'all must thought I was playing. We finna catch that train up to that White House. Let's go. Today. Right now. Let's go. Tonight. So what the fuck is we gonna do?
Before I get myself worked up, I just came here to talk about how I went from literally $1,700 in food stamps for a family of 3. Okay? I don't work. I stay home every day. I'm not able to work, so I should be getting the maximum amount. Especially because he needs cereal, chips, pop. He needs all that. And I need my energy drinks. So I'm not going to have this taking me down from that much. And they took me all the way down to $120, which they didn't even tell me why. I just got this notice in here. It says they were cutting me back on food stamps. So now I'm really going to have to cut back on everything. He's not going to be able to have his pop no more. He's not going to be able to have his cereal every day for breakfast and his chips that he eats all day long. Wow. Great. Thanks.
Got 9 kids to feed. 9 babies. And I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on their car.
What?
I done been waiting. I done did my application. And I got 3 handicapped babies. I need to know why my food stamps ain't on my car. This is not right. This ain't fair. I don't care about no shutdown or none of that. But I've been calm. I've been calling. Everybody ignoring me. I've been here 3, 4, 5 times. I want to know why ain't my food stamps on my car.
So she got 9 kids. Hair did. Nails did. Steve Madden bag, the big one.
There are 42 million people in this country that need food stamps on a weekly basis. And we're saying people deliberately instead of Americans because most of the people that are on food stamps aren't even from this country. 45% of Afghanistan immigrants are on food stamps. 42% of Somali immigrants, 34% of every immigrant from Iraq, 23% of Haitians, 59% of all illegal aliens are collecting food stamps, meaning that most of the people getting food stamps from the U.S. government and the U.S. taxpayer are not even Americans.
So you might have heard, but the government is currently shut down. And if that continues through the weekend, then SNAP benefits are going to be cut off. And that has caused an uproar online. And with the types of videos going viral, I think we see exactly why the welfare system needs to be completely overhauled.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching a video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
Crazy freaking lady. It's insane. This is literally insane. You're telling me that it is my responsibility to make sure that your children are fed?
Every family, every meal. Food is justice, food is real.
You hate cops just because of the cops? The next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
SNAP beneficiaries have expressed outrage on social media over the government shutdown that could affect their grocery benefits starting next month. And some are even threatening to ransack stores if food stamp payments don't go through starting November 1. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids, one emotional mother said in a video posted online. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. The same woman also complained about how none of her TikTok followers had sent her money, warning she would block anyone who viewed her videos without sending cash. Because of the government shutdown, now I can't get my snaps for next month, another user shared on social media. The user went on to ask how she was supposed to feed her 7 children. I have 7 different baby daddies and none of them no good for me, she said. Fox News contributor Brett Cooper discussed the woman's comments on her YouTube channel, calling the video insane before commenting, "That is her responsibility."
Meaning that most of the people getting food stamps from the U.S. government and the U.S. taxpayer are not even Americans. Think about that. And we didn't know about any of this before the government shutdown started, but thanks to Democrats, we can confirm tonight that millions of Joe Biden illegal aliens, people who crossed the border when Joe was president, are now collecting food stamps from a program funded by hardworking American taxpayers. There are 42 million people.
So yes, you heard that right. If you haven't seen that clip already, I've played it before here on my channel. But I don't know, that's pretty outrageous to me. But guys, that's not just the worst part, because we've got to get into, all these rumors that Walmart is closing because people are saying that they're going to rob Walmart. They're going to go in, get their groceries. They're going to fill up their carts and their buggies, and no one's going to stop them.
Those of you on here saying that you're just going to go take carts from people when they push them out of the store that paid for them with their hard-earned money that they worked their ass off for, you're just going to go steal their carts? Ah! I wish a bitch would. I wish a bitch would try me. Y'all might want to watch which ones you go try to steal from, because I swear to Jesus, oh baby Jesus, you try to take from me, my Smith & Wesson will take from you.
Well, you grabbed my shopping cart full of groceries that I bought and paid for with my money. And you're going to hear 2 sounds. There's going to be 3 sounds. Maybe. There's certainly going to be 2 sounds. The first sound you're going to hear is me saying, "Now, Han, that's a bad idea there. Better walk the on." If you don't walk the on, that'll be the next sound you hear. And the third sound, son, I'll hear it. You won't. No, sir. I'll hear it. And you won't. Now, people going to come back on this video and say, "Oh, you'd end somebody over a basket full of groceries?" Yeah, I would.
So go with God when you decide to steal. Because if you come up to me, you will meet your goddamn maker real quick. I don't care if it's over $500 worth of groceries. I don't care if it's over $50 worth of groceries. Ain't nobody on this planet delusional enough to think that they're gonna come up to me and take from me and mine without meeting their goddamn maker.
Now, if you are someone who's planning on stealing from the store, stealing from people, I recommend you don't do that.
Hey, for all you brave souls on here that are saying, well, if your food stamps don't hit November, you're just gonna go steal it. You're just gonna go take what's yours. I mean, basically you're already stealing, because I don't condone or consent to give you mine, but you get it anyway. Oh, you're already profiting off stolen goods. So go to the store, take what you want, okay? Do what you need to do and see what security does or doesn't do to stop you. But I will tell you this. Those of you on here saying that you're just gonna go take carts from people when they push them out of the store that paid for them with their hard-earned money that they worked their ass off for, you're just gonna go steal their carts?
Not went to go get you a lot of food from the grocery store, you are in high risk of going to the grocery store while everyone and their mama going there to loot the damn stores. And now people saying that they will start waiting for people to leave the grocery store with their carts full of food, going to their car, then taking their food. Let me tell you something, man. If you are not strapped when you go into these grocery store, you are just an easy target. And God forbid, if you dudes allow your girlfriend, your mama, your sister, your aunties, all the women in your family to go to the store by themselves, you are not a good person at all. In fact, all women that know that they can't handle this type of stress, stay at the house. Do not act like you're tough. Let the grown-ass men go to the grocery store and get the food. Whatever you need, your husband, your boyfriend, your brother will give you what you want from the store. Do not go to the damn store without packing.
So word on the street is they're telling women not to go to the stores in November because a whole bunch of lowlifes are going to go terrorizing and stealing and looting. And yes, I'm calling you a lowlife because if that's your solution to resolving things, then yes, that's lowlife energy going around just being ghetto. So yeah, personally, I'm not trying to get into any of that mess. So I'm going to try not to go to the store. But if I do have to go to the store, let me tell you something. If you're in the state of Texas, I would think twice before running and ambushing a mother, because a lot of us, we like to carry our little BFF Ninas in our purse, and you don't want to lose your life over a can of beans. If we feel like you're putting us in danger, we have the right to protect ourselves. Now, would I ever want to do that over some food? Heck no. But you know, who's to say? We don't know. In the moment, we don't know what else you're capable of. So yes, we have the right to defend ourselves. So like I said, do not lose your life over a can of beans. I don't know what y'all are thinking. It's just not worth it. The only thing you're gonna get out of it is you're gonna go to jail over some food, or if you run into someone who knows their rights in Texas of how to protect themselves, then you're gonna pick the wrong one. So it's just not worth it. This is the time where if you got a job, ask them if you can do some overtime. And if you don't got a job, it's time to look for a job. There is other solutions. Please be wise. Now, if you're someone who's in that position and you truly are, leave your Cash App in my comments. And if you're in the position to bless someone, use your discernment, pray about it, and see if God leads you to give. Anyways, my heart does go out to the people who are going to have a hard time right now, and I pray that God makes a way.
So the people who are saying they're going to start stealing the food if their food stamps don't hit for November, I can't even say I blame you. I have a family. I have people I have to take care of. Part of me gets it. All I have to say to you is to the people saying they're going to be coming up taking people's carts out of the parking lot, you better choose wisely. Your kids could end up in foster care. That's all I'm going to say.
And people are going to start, I'm telling you, this is going to be a thing. People are going to start, instead of stealing groceries from the stores, they're going to start watching people go to their cars. And they're going to take all of their groceries. And you know what the store going to do? Not our problem. Not our business. It's outside the store.
During the Great Tribulation, the Bible tells us that when Christ begins to break the set of seals on the first 7 judgments, that war, famine, plagues, and death will ensue and begin to take control of the world with these 4 demonic horsemen of the apocalypse. Famine will begin worldwide, and as we have just witnessed, will cause chaos on levels no modern human in America has ever witnessed. There are currently 230 million guns registered in the United States, and that's just the legal ones. What do you think will be the result when famine crosses all borders and engulfs America? These are just a few of the foreshadowing events that will happen after Christ returns for his bride during an event known as the Rapture. We strongly encourage you to visit our website, Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for resources and information for those of you who do not know Christ as Lord and Savior, to come to him and kneel at the cross and beg for forgiveness and receive salvation that will set you free from the chaos that is soon to come. This is not a joke. This video was not satire. It contains real footage, and there was no AI used to produce it. We beg you to come to Christ now, while you still have the chance. Until next time, may God protect you and keep you safe as we approach the Great Tribulation.